Hello everybody, Tarek37 here. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords Stored Content mod. Joran from the Salvagers was pretty much the only guy who was willing to join, but again, I don't think I'd ever thought to actually ask any of the Salvagers, and you could have talked to I talked to the guy who tried to sell us the fake holocron, and I think if you ended up buying the holocron from him, maybe if you then called him out on it being a fake, maybe he would have joined the militia. Not sure, but I'm not going back onto the Ebon Hawk. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to the Ithorian, whose name escapes me, and this guy who I don't. Oh, Tarn, there you are.
What do you want?
I'm not a salvager.
Well, you don't look like a damn mercenary.
I thought I talked to him before. I'm confused now. I've come to see the Enclave.
You're not a salvager.
What do you know about it?
Nothing but rumor. They say the spirit...
Who are they?
Oh, you know, the folks around.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Why am I so busy? It sounds like you have a lot on your shoulders.
Yeah, sometimes it...
Shouldn't keep your frustrations bottled inside.
You're right. Well, between the droids...
Well, fixed all those problems already.
All of the droids in Khoonda are
I'm kind of skipping through stuff because I'm just trying to get to the recruitment thing.
Well, it's just every time I try to... They only work... Why, no casual... Not...
No. Alright, he's not gonna help. Which is annoying, but it is what it is. I doubt he's gonna say yes, Pato Otto. Why are you so anxious to go? Yeah, picked up the Zoc. Not interested right now, maybe later. Yeah, I'll talk to him later, sure. Okay, so I think there's this one plasteel cylinder I didn't open because I didn't have the option to open it, but that's because I wasn't playing as Beodur. See this one. So if I switch over to Beodur, I think he can slice this open for me.
This is too tough for me.
Okay, it's impossible. So going by D&D rules or Star Wars Saga Edition rules, depending on what you're thinking, basically that means even on a natural 20, he would not be able to open that. So yeah, if it says, I might have mentioned this a long time ago, but yeah, if it says failure, that just means that this particular check failed. You can keep trying. So yeah, I think we've got everybody. I think all that's left is just getting it started. Like I said, I think I've got one more guy than I got any other time I've played. I genuinely never thought to ask any of the salvagers. I never thought of that before now, so that's new, I think. Alright, so I think we're pretty much done. Now the question is, do I show you the funny speech, or just go with the genuinely like inspiring speech? I think I'm just gonna go with the genuinely inspiring speech because you have an option to give a speech, but there is a pretty hilarious speech you can give, where you basically can I think it's a funny speech where you just kind of screw around with the troops and just make them terrified of going into battle. But anyway,
I was right about you, the mercenary.
Alright, I've done some things around Khoonda.
That's good to hear.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to do the payment because that's a dick move. Ready to finalize battle plans?
You sure? Once we're done
Yep,
with that,
pretty sure. I've done all I can.
Alright, and we got a lot to do.
And I've saved just in case.
Since you are here to bolster Khoonda's defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
Oh, right, I think in this restored content mod, you
I
actually get to
imagine that
fight.
The mercenaries have got two goals in this whole thing. Kill me and kill the administrator. The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist if they succeed.
So what's the plan?
The administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the mercs have to go through us and Khoonda's defenses. It isn't gonna be easy. I suspect we're gonna have to fight on the inside. They've got 3 entrances they're gonna try and break in. Here's the front door, the security door on the side, and the garage door in back. We got 3 squads of militia. We can assign people to the front, back, or inside. Backside has to guard 2 entrances. The front will have to fight more people, and the inside will have to deal with any that break through. So, where do you think the first squad should be deployed?
What can you tell me about the squads?
First squad is most experienced. The only squad that could go blaster to blaster against the mercs. Second squad has a lot of passion, but no experience. Third squad is new and not trained too well, and they may break in combat. They need a good leader to make them effective. So, where do you think the first squad should be deployed?
Okay, so first squad are the best. Okay, first squad's best. Second squad is gung-ho, but not full of experience. And third squad, just okay. So the one with the best defenses. Okay. The first squad, I think. Okay. So back by the garage, they actually only have to guard one entrance because the other entrance is sealed. So it's really one-on-one. I would say they go back by the garage.
The battles that had the least dying were always led by Jedi. I'm gonna go with what you think. Where do you want the second squad?
Second squad, they should go to the administrator's door.
All right. Where do you want the third squad, the new recruits?
Main entrance.
Fine by me. The last question is, where do you want to go? Either the front or the back. I'll take whichever one you don't. That way both sides have leadership.
Oh, I'm going front. I'm the front line.
That's what I was thinking too. The main group of mercenaries will be coming through there.
Oh,
Probably be good.
then I made a
But
terrible
there.
mistake.
Once the fighting starts, you gotta stay in your area. We both have to guard our half of the battlefield. Come over to me and the mercs will just charge straight into Khoonda.
Oh, well,
Thanks to you,
mistakes.
they're gonna have a tougher job.
Oh, yeah.
That's about it. Now we just need to dig in and wait for the mercs to come.
Have you talked to the men?
Well, I'll tell them what's there to do. I'm not much for words.
I think they could use some encouragement. I should speak to them.
All right, I'll assemble the men. I hope you can speak good.
All right, speech time. Tell them this is their chance to make history. Dantooine's short history has been a constant tale of rugged people surmounting difficult odds. Never have the odds been so great, or the future so uncertain. Today is your chapter, your tale. Generations yet born will look upon the upcoming battle with pride and wonder. I will not lie, the risks are great, the threat real, but I would stand beside any one of you proudly as we face our destiny on this field of battle. This is our day, our valiant chance to free Dantooine. Who will fight beside me? Look at that one guy in the back didn't
I don't
do
have
anything.
the words. That was really something.
I
I think any one of them would take a blaster bolt for you now.
I highly
Let's get
doubt
ready
that.
for the mercenaries. If we fall here, all of Dantooine falls with us.
Let's do it.
Tell me what you see, soldier.
They're mobilizing the militia. Looks like a lot of activity down there.
They've been warned. It won't be of any use. The plan doesn't change. Captains, prepare your men.
See, that's
Their
a
leader,
bad.
Administrator Tarina, must not survive the battle. Everything else is secondary to that objective.
I would just like to point out that not changing your battle plans due to new information is a terrible idea. So, yeah, here we go. Front lines. No lightsaber. Here we go. Okay, guess I'm choosing. All right. This is gonna be a terrible idea. All right. And nope, nope, nope. I need you to pick. And Force Wave. Let's go. Oh, that's satisfying. Oh, that's good. Problem? Oh, more. Okay. Again, that Force Wave is so satisfying. There's a reason I chose that over the Stasis Field. Stasis Field is kind of satisfying. We can freeze everybody in place. But Force Wave is so much more satisfying when you can just... Oh! Oh, hey, guys. Ooh.
We've lost too many soldiers. Fall back inside.
What the hell did you do? I gave that to you on a silver platter.
So you're the Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle.
Yup.
Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem.
I disagree. You can still back away.
You have no idea who you're talking to. I was going to spare your worthless life. I see I was in error. I was trained at Malak's academy. Your tricks won't work on me. You're just another dead Jedi to me.
Sorry I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of your predicament.
You are...
Kill them all.
You freaking arrogant. Ah, God, that was
Thank you so
good.
much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us from this place.
I am happy to help.
We are a humble community, and this conflict has greatly diminished our resources. I hope this reward will be sufficient.
Please keep the credits and use them to rebuild Khoonda.
I am humbled by your generosity. I will put this to good use. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do. Dantooine will be slow to rebuild, but I am confident now that we will one day achieve prosperity.
Yeah.
Khoonda is safe in no small part due to you. I feel certain that the Administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish.
Did you hear that? That's like the closest you'll ever get to an apology or admission of wrongness from Vrook. Ever. Where are all the Jedi?
There are a few of us left, but I do not even know if the others still live. We may be the last. We've been forced to divide our forces and retreat to places which will be difficult for our enemies to detect and attack.
Where are these other Jedi?
We have chosen to hide our presences from each other, so that the discovery of one will not endanger the others.
But how can you contact each other if
We
you need
cannot.
help?
And we have resolved not to until we have found where the Sith are striking from. But even as our numbers thin, there is still no trace of them. We had hoped to outmaneuver them. By letting them believe themselves victorious, we thought they would become bold and step from the shadows.
And what then?
Then, all of us who remained vowed to meet here on Dantooine. From here, we can plan a course of action and carry the battle to them. But so far, they remain in hiding, and Jedi continue to vanish and die.
Well, let's talk about something else.
You have more questions for me?
What happened to the Jedi?
We are at war, but it is unlike any war we have fought before. We have yet to even meet our attackers in battle. Somehow our enemy is targeting us through the Force, striking, then retreating to the shadows. The gathering of any Jedi seems to attract them like a beacon. So it was necessary to divide our forces and conceal ourselves for a time until we could learn more of this threat.
So why'd you come to Dantooine?
Great tragedies, old battlegrounds. Places of suffering all leave wounds on the galaxy and in the Force. In such places, the deaths of so many echo. So much so that it is difficult to center oneself. By coming here, those echoes serve to mask my presence, allowing me to investigate the ruins and try to find some clues as to who our attackers are.
But if you can mask your presence here, couldn't the other Jedi?
The Miraluka world of KOTOR taught us a terrible lesson. Many Jedi gathered there in an attempt to use the Force to find the location of the enemy. Now the planet is no more. Master Zar, Master Dorak, and many more perished there, and we do not know why or how. But all life on the planet ceased to exist. I was not on KOTOR when it was destroyed, but now that it is dead, it has left its echo, like Dantooine. It was after KOTOR that the few of us left realized that wherever we gathered, we were placing others in danger, not just Jedi.
I think we already covered why he came to Dantooine, but just in case
Great
it's something...
tragedies.
No, it's the same thing you already...
Coming...
I want to talk about something
You have
else.
more
Why are you in hiding?
We were not in hiding, despite what you...
You literally...
This threat is striking through the Force. There's a reason that we cannot detect it. It is somehow masking its presence from us.
How is that possible?
I do not know. There are techniques in the Force that hide one's presence and thoughts from other Force users. But I do not believe that such techniques alone would be capable of hiding the enemies we face. It does not seem possible.
So why are you here?
Jedi sanctuaries, places of learning, conclaves, many of them secret, have been attacked. That requires that our enemy knew of our whereabouts, or had access to records and holocrons from the Enclave here on Dantooine.
Holocrons?
There was much Jedi teaching buried here before the planet was attacked. In the hands of our enemies, such knowledge could be used to track and kill Jedi, find other enclaves, gathering places. And so much has been plundered from here that now many secrets of the Jedi have been spread throughout the galaxy. So I did what I could, attempting to let myself be captured. I hoped that it would lead me to the Sith and the stolen artifacts.
And did you find any presence of the Sith on Dantooine?
The Sith attacked this place once, and only they would seek the death of the Jedi with such obsession, and be able to be as successful as they have. But the destruction of Dantooine, it is difficult to sense the presence of any Force users here. If any Sith are here, I cannot detect them.
But that is not the only reason you came here.
Yes, perhaps I wish to see this place one more time. It has changed much, as I knew it had, but I had to see it for myself. You have more questions for me?
I need to know why you cast me out of the Order.
Because you defied the Council and followed Revan to war. And from that war came another. Do you know how many worlds were destroyed in those wars? Dantooine, Telos, Sirocco? Do you see now why we counseled caution instead of action? You were the only one to come back and face judgment. But that was because you had lost your connection to the Force. Another casualty of war. No doubt you still blame us for your exile. I had hoped your isolation would give you time to reflect on what had happened, what you had done. But I see it as not. You have more questions for me?
And immediately shuts you down, not letting you explain yourself, because he's already made his own decision. And why did you cut me off from the Force?
We did nothing to you. Accuse us if you will, but it will not change the truth. Cutting one off from the Force. Such punishments are reserved for only a few. Although it was within our power, we did not inflict such a loss upon you. Your loss was a casualty of war, no more.
Then what happened?
Perhaps that is a question you should ask yourself. It is not something I could help you with, even if I wanted to.
But I've reestablished my connection to the Force.
Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council Judgment Chamber on Coruscant so long ago. Still, you and your connections were often a subject of debate in the Council. It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again. You have more questions for me?
Yeah, do you deny your own freaking sight? Because you have to have seen me just force wave everybody in that room before when you came in. Come on. At the end of my trial, you and the other masters said something had happened to me. What was it?
You have seen the end of your trial? Perhaps you would like to explain how you came to this knowledge.
I heard it in a hollow transcription of my trial.
That was intended only for the Jedi Council. If what remains of the Council chooses to tell you, then I will abide by their decision and its consequences.
Don't you think I have a right to know?
There is little I can tell you. Master Kavar felt something had happened to you in the war, but all he had was suspicions, not truths. And Kavar was too close to you in any event. He, too, felt the call of war and took to battle more than a Jedi should. His speculations would not help you now, but enough of this. It is knowledge for the Council alone until they choose to reveal it. Do you have more questions for me?
Freaking... Again, Vrook is my least favorite of the Jedi Masters in this era. Do you know anything of Force bonds and how to end them?
Force bonds? Yes. It is the bond that grows between master and student. Are you saying you have bonded with another?
Yes, and the connection is lethal.
Such bonds normally grant strength to both, but not to such a degree. Are you certain? Perhaps it is merely what you believe. Still, your ability to form such connections, to influence others, was always a subject of discussion, even when you were a student here. Perhaps it is a punishment of a sort. But a bond that ties two lives together, such bonds do not seem natural to me. And with your loss of connection to the Force, it seems such a connection would be impossible.
We just established this.
Perhaps it is possible. You have more questions?
Alright, last thing. Sith have revealed themselves, by the way.
Have they? I've seen no evidence of them upon Dantooine. Only murderers and raiders.
They exist. They've already attacked me.
Why would they attack you? You are no Jedi. You cannot feel the Force.
I do not know they believe me to be a Jedi, and right now I think I'm more of a Jedi than you are.
For some reason, I believe you. Still, I am curious as to how they would know to find you. Your trial was not public knowledge. Regardless, these Sith have struck, and you survived. This is more knowledge than I had before. And that means the Jedi may gather. If you can find others, or find some trace of the Sith threat, then we shall gather here on Dantooine. And from there we may decide what can be done. You have more questions for me?
I think that's everything, so I'll be going now.
I suppose there is something I should show you. It will keep you alive long enough to prove useful. When you are facing a long campaign, you need to be more conservative with how you use your Force energy.
Again, that was
This form gives you increased Force affinity. In simple terms, it helps you to quickly regenerate Force energy in the middle of a fight. I don't know how you learned that so quickly. Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
Focusing lens. Yes. Okay. I'm not gonna end the episode until I make my lightsaber. First, level up time. Attributes, intelligence, because that's my favorite skill to level up. Yeah. Powers. Now stasis field. Yeah, now stasis field. because that one's light side power, so it's actually cheaper to use. It's just, I prefer the Force Wave because it actually does damage and has a chance to just stun everybody and fling them back. Alright, and let's all out these guys, because they need to be leveled up too. Okay. Alright. And I guess stealth. Feats. Gearhead. Alright, Handmaiden. Treat injury. Don't really have much of a choice. Dueling. Also applies when using unarmed combat. So yeah, I think I am going to start just like, she doesn't need a weapon. She is the weapon. Alright, so save game. Lightsaber. Okay. Okay. Theodore. Oh wait, I need to actually talk to you. And I'll finish talking to everybody else and be like, hey.
Yes, General?
Do I have all the lightsaber parts I need?
Let me see what you have. That's everything.
Yes.
Now all you need is a little quiet time with the workbench.
What kind of lightsaber do you want to create? One-handed? What color focusing crystal do you use? It can later be changed. Oh, it's silver or cyan. I kind of want to do cyan. I know originally I was really excited for silver, but I kind of want to do cyan. And now I'm equipping it. I know it's going to be... And... Hi, Settler.
They say the Jedi saved us from the mercenaries. I guess we should stop blaming them for the troubles on Dantooine.
Yep. That's good.
They say the Jedi saved us from the mercenaries. I guess I should stop
Oh hey,
blaming them for
this
the
guy has
troubles on
remains I can
Dantooine.
loot from. Where the heck did you get gel shade meditation gloves? Yeah. Hi, Baron.
Zeron was right about the
Yes, he
mercenaries all
was.
along.
Oh,
I
hey,
guess my
he
ego
split.
clouded my judgment as to what's best for Khoonda.
Hi, Zeron.
Thanks for your help with the mercenaries. I hope someday I'll be able to return the favor.
And I'll be going. I've got a lightsaber now. Okay, I'm going to check and see if the medical lab here is working, because I need to get more healing. Well, not working, just that... Oh, thank goodness. I should be able to get past the medical droid and actually make some stuff. Alright. Life support packs. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to break down some items. I'm going to break this down because I'm not going to use it. Power implant. Bioantidote system. Alright, and I think I'm going to break down these deadly sonic mines. Alright, and I'm going to break these. Like, adhesive grenades are good, but I usually don't use them, so... Alright, creatable items. And... 7, alright. And... Get that up to 5. I can't quite add 10, but I'll add another 5. There we go. 10 life support packs, 20 advanced med packs, 24 med packs. That should be good. Alright. Ooh, and I can add my lightsaber crystal. And since I'm pretty sure I was max light side when I gathered, I can... Ooh, right, I have these. Let's see, deflection, improved deflection emitter. There's just, it's just the better version. Defense bonus tech, I don't think I want that. But I do want it's translucent. That doesn't seem right. I'll equip a different crystal. Let's see, Valmarite, Rusan, or Rubat. Let's do a Rusan crystal. Rusan's a very famous planet in Star Wars lore. Heh. I love that hum. Alright. Actually, I'm going to talk to Theodore and see if I can do my thing.
Yes, General?
No, can't do it yet. I imagine I'll have to get on board the Ebon Hawk. Alright, I think I'm going to end this episode here. I'll probably record one more for the night because there's some other stuff that's going to go on once aboard the Ebon Hawk. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Glad to finally have Lightsaber, and I hope you had a great day. Bye.